Welcome to Talk English Today.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to English Unleashed. I'm Tom, and today you'll listen to a short story, a true life-changing story. This episode is part of our 5-minute listening and shadowing practice. You can enjoy it anywhere, on the bus, while cooking, or during your walk to university or back home. It's a story about one small moment that changed everything. As you listen, try to shadow the words. Repeat after me slowly and clearly. This story is for A1 to A2 English learners. I use simple and clear language, so take a deep breath, listen carefully, and then shadow with me. Seedling the story. 2 years ago, I felt lost. I had a job, but I didn't enjoy it. I had friends, but I still felt alone. Every day looked the same. Wake up, go to work, come home, sleep. I wasn't happy, but I didn't know what to do. One night, I came home late. I was tired and angry. My head was full of noise. I sat on the sofa and turned on the TV, but nothing helped. Then I saw my old notebook on the table. It was a small Spanish notebook from school. I opened it and saw my handwriting. Old words, short sentences, grammar notes. I smiled a little. I used to love learning Spanish. It made me feel free. But I stopped many years ago. That night, I said to myself, maybe I can start again just for fun, just a few minutes a day. So I did. I opened YouTube and searched Learn Spanish Slowly. I found a podcast with short stories. The teacher spoke clearly. I understood most of it. Not everything, but enough. I repeated after him slowly. At first, it felt strange, but after a few minutes, I started to enjoy it. I could feel something waking up inside me. The next day, I listened again, 10 minutes, then 15. Each day, it became easier. I learned new words and used them in small sentences. These words gave me power. They were small, but they made me feel strong. After 1 month, something beautiful happened. My Spanish improved just a little, but my life changed a lot. I started to think differently. I wasn't afraid to make mistakes anymore. I wasn't waiting for the right time. I just started. Spanish became my friend. When I felt lonely, I listened to Spanish podcasts. When I felt tired, I watched short Spanish videos. Every time I learned something new, a word, a phrase, or even a small idea, I felt alive. I began writing short notes in Spanish. Today was a good day. I talked to a stranger. I smiled at someone. These simple sentences helped me see my life clearly. I was growing, slowly, but truly growing. One evening, I was sitting in a cafe. Next to me, 2 tourists were speaking in Spanish. Before, I would stay quiet. But that day, I smiled and said, "Hola, are you visiting here?" They smiled back. We talked for 5 minutes. Nothing special. But for me, it was a big victory. After they left, I felt proud. I said to myself, this is why I started learning again. That moment showed me something important. Learning a language is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about connection. It's about understanding people, sharing your story, and feeling part of something bigger. Now, I still practice every day, just 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes I shadow podcasts. Sometimes I read short stories aloud. Sometimes I record myself and listen again. I don't study because I have to. I study because I want to. Because Spanish, for me, is not just a language. It's a reminder that I can always start again. All right, that was a simple, true, and powerful story. Now let's practice together. Repeat these sentences after me. I used to love learning Spanish. Backhand index pointing right. I used to love learning Spanish. I started to enjoy it. Backhand index pointing right. I started to enjoy it. I said to myself, maybe I can start again. Backhand index pointing right. I said to myself, maybe I can start again. Now some short phrases. I felt lost. Backhand index pointing right. I felt lost. I didn't know what to do. Backhand index pointing right. I didn't know what to do. I started again. Backhand index pointing right. I started again. I felt proud. Backhand index pointing right. I felt proud. Repeat them slowly, clearly, and with feeling. Thank you for listening to another episode of English Unleashed. I'm Tom, and I'll see you in the next shadowing practice. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in small changes. Bye for now.